So if you're somebody who is viewing this channel for the first time, or you've been a subscriber for a while now, we usually talk only about finances, real estate, investing, stock market, all of that. But really, there is so much more to living the life of fulfillment and the life of freedom that many of you are dying for, that I can't just only talk about those things on this channel anymore. So if you're only interested in just the stock market, if you want to be up to date with different news, different earnings, different plays, different strategies, that's going to be on a different channel linked down below called Traders Helping Traders. In this channel, we are still going to talk about investing. We're still going to talk about real estate. We're still going to talk about the stock market. I'm not going to be making earnings videos, news videos, all of that. That will all be on the channel down below. And I've done this because I've really been thinking that there's so much more than just the knowledge of money and the knowledge of investing that makes somebody financially free, that makes somebody really the person that I know you guys dream to become and having the life that you dream about. And in order to do that, you have to be a high valued person. There's so much more to being an entrepreneur and to being successful than just having money. And you'll never get that money, you'll never accomplish the goals that you want if you just have the knowledge of money and finances, if you don't have all these other things that we're going to talk about today. So I want to thank you guys for being here, and I want to thank you guys overall for the support. The past 7 months on this channel has been absolutely amazing. We literally started with 0 subscribers and now we're almost at 3,000. So hit the subscribe button, share this video with people, comment down below. It helps this channel grow and it really means the world to me. So thank you guys. This video is for everybody, but a lot of it's going to be geared towards the 95% of men who watch my videos. And thank you for the 5% of women who support us. All of the knowledge, all the information in this video is going to help both sides of the coin. But the first thing we're going to talk about is self-care, and we'll start with taking care of your body. Yes, it's important to take care of your body for other people because unfortunately we live in a society where you are constantly being judged whether you want to be or not. When somebody looks at someone who's very small and frail, they usually think to themselves because they're skinny, they have to be weak. And when somebody looks at somebody who is obese, usually they think to themselves, this is somebody who is not dedicated enough, they don't have self-respect for themselves. And I'm not saying to go out to starve yourself, to eat a ton of food to get ripped and big, and I'm not saying any of that. You don't have to be somebody who wants a six-pack and wants to hit the gym every single day. Just take care of your body. And if you're not going to do it for other people, which you shouldn't, do it for yourself. I'm somebody who lived on both sides of the spectrums. At one point, I was 125 pounds and a drug addict, and on the other point, I was 200 pounds and thick because I really loved eating food. And you have to find a balance that makes you happy. For some people, that is going to the gym 5-6 days a week, tracking all their food in a macro calculator like I do, or for some people, it's just eating a bit more greens and going out and taking some walks every day. The point is that when you take care of your body takes care of you. When you feed your brain and your body the proper fuel, it will push you throughout the day. I am a very high valued person and I am a very high functioning person, and I could not do the things that I do in a day. And trust me, it's a lot. If I didn't take care of myself, if I go out tonight and I eat like 7 slices of pizza and I drink some alcohol, I'm not going to be the same productive individual that I am today. And a lot of it's going to be because of the food and the inflammation within my body. And this also goes with your hair, right? Your hair is something that a lot of people tend to neglect. I'm not saying that if you're a man, go out and get a shape up every single week. I'm not saying that if you're a woman, you have to go spend hundreds of dollars getting different cuts and colors every single month. I'm just saying that whatever hair you have, take care of it. If you do want to go out and do the extravagant things with your hair, then do it up. But if you are going to have long hair as a guy, or whatever hair you want to have, take care of it. I see so many men in particular who have longer hair who just do not take care of it. If I showed up every single week and I shot a video in torn up clothing with messed up hair, you would probably not have as much subconscious respect for me as soon as you saw me. So it doesn't mean you don't have respect for me. It just means that if this is your first time watching this video, you might think to yourself, that guy cannot even look presentable. Why would I ever take financial or life advice from this person? This also goes for grooming. So men, if you have a beard, I don't have to worry about it, but if you have a beard and a long beard, yeah, that's fine, but just take care of it. Make sure you hit it with some clippers every couple days and make it look presentable. And the last aspect of self-care is just going to be your clothing. Once again, you don't have to wear 3-piece suits every single day, or some super nice skirts or whatever women wear. You know, just take care of what you have and look presentable. If you're a guy, get a couple of pairs of basic jeans, some t-shirts, maybe 2 nice jackets, and maybe 1 suit. I'm telling you, you don't have to look like you just came off the cover of Men's Fashion magazine. You just have to look presentable. The truth is that it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter to you exactly what other people think about you, but it's more about how you feel about yourself. I'm telling you, when you wear clean and nice clothing, you're gonna notice more people looking at you, you're gonna notice more people holding the door for you, and ultimately you're just going to feel better about yourself. And when you feel better about yourself, you have confidence, and confidence is one of the things we're gonna talk about later that makes you a high-valued individual. The second thing that makes somebody a high-valued individual is their respect for time, right? Time is money, but when you take other people's time unnecessarily, think of it as you're taking somebody else's money. I have so many people who send me DMs and messages every single day asking for my time, and that's fine. That's why I created an academy and a mentorship program. I'll put the link down below so you can get 90% off, but I put that there and I created that so that this way I can use my time more wisely, and I can put everybody who wants to learn the things that I'm teaching in one area. Trust me, I love teaching people. That's why I do this. But there are a lot of times that I'll get somebody who just doesn't respect my time. And this means that when you're messaging somebody on the internet, or you're calling somebody for something that's probably not important and interrupting their flow, that you might be wasting their time too. So if you are going to ask somebody for a favor, make sure you really need it. If you're gonna ask somebody to do something for you, make sure that you're actually calling them with a plan and some sort of structure to get that done. Don't just call and waste people's time. Make sure that when you set up a meeting or a date or even just dinner with your friends, that you are on time, and really probably about 10 minutes earlier. People who value their own time and value other people's times are seen as some of the highest valued people that there are. The third is not needing anybody, but wanting to be around the right people. It's not that you just don't need anybody and you isolate yourself in your house alone and you do everything by yourself, because you're never going to get to where you want to be doing that. But it's about not needing anything, right? I know when most people talk to me, they want something or they need something, right? It's kind of like when you're walking through Walmart and that guy from NRG comes up to you and asks you about your cable bill. That guy doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about what you're doing. He doesn't care about, you got to get home to feed your kids or to make dinner. He wants you to purchase his energy plan so that he gets a commission. And people can smell that crap from a mile away. And that's why 90% of dudes get turned down from women, because they can smell instantly what they want from that person. So for me, I like to go into every situation just wanting to make whatever I'm doing better. So if I'm talking to a woman or I'm flirting with a woman, I'm truly not going into that interaction because I want something from her. I'm doing it because I want to make that person better. I want to make her have the best time. I want to make her feel special, and I want to make her night better. Now, I have a girlfriend, so it's not like I do that, but it's something that I teach to a lot of my guy friends. It's the same thing if you're going in to, have a potential partnership with another business. Don't go in truly wanting to just get something from them. Really go in saying, I just want to make them better. I want to make this business better. For instance, with YouTube, I don't make every one of these videos, wanting you to subscribe or wanting you to follow me or wanting hundreds of thousands of followers. I really just make these videos to make you guys better. Because if I can just help one person, it makes my life so much better, and it makes everything that I'm doing worth it. I'm telling you guys, people can smell that. If I sat here and every other minute was just an ad for this place or this place or this place, or every 10 seconds I was like, subscribe, you'd be like, yo, this dude, he's gotta chill, right? Provide value for the sake of providing value. Don't provide value for just trying to get a reward out of it, because you're never going to do a good job of it and people are going to smell it from a mile away. But before we move off of this topic, it's also about knowing who you want to be around and knowing how to ask for help. So for instance, with this YouTube channel, I can just do this by myself. I make my own thumbnails, I make my own content, I record it, I edit it, I promote it, I respond to all the comments. I do everything myself. This is a one-man band, including my business. However, I will never be able to grow to 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers if I don't learn how to trust other people, if I don't learn how to work with the people that I want to work with to help make my life easier. The truth is, I don't need anybody, but there are people around me that I want to have that will make you better. And when you don't need anybody, it is one of the biggest turn-ons for a woman that there will ever be, and it's one of the biggest entrepreneurial turn-ons, or that's kind of weird, but you know what I mean, like people want to be around that person. That is a very magnetic quality for you to have because people are very attracted to that. And now the fourth thing is going to be confidence, and I spoke a bit about this when we were talking about personal grooming and self-care, but confidence is key. Confidence is everything. I have made confidence videos and I will continue to make more confidence videos. But what I want to talk about really with confidence, because it's the biggest thing that I have learned, internalizing my emotions and my thoughts over the past 5 years, is confidence is built by doing the things that you tell yourself that you're going to do. So for instance, it's Friday night, you're out, you're eating cake, you're feeling really gross. I don't know why I always go back to cake, but you're eating cake, maybe you get a milkshake too, you feel really gross, and you wake up on Saturday morning and you're like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna do that for at least a month. Like I feel really bad, I feel really gross, I shouldn't have done that. And you look yourself in the mirror and you say, I am not going to eat bad. I'm not gonna cheat on my diet for at least a month. And then a week goes by, you had a bad day at work, you're just not feeling good, and there's some cake at the office and you go over, you look at it, it's chocolate, you love chocolate, and so you eat a bite. That might not seem like it's a big deal to you, but it is. That erodes your confidence. When you say you're not gonna do something and then you do it, it literally destroys your self-worth. Like, I see it a lot with guys and girls when it comes to relationships. When they're in a really bad relationship, they really don't want to be with that person anymore, and they're like, I'm never going back with her, or like, I'm never going back with him, and then they just go back with them, right? It's all these small things that you tell yourself that you're gonna do, and then you don't do it, you do the opposite. That erodes your confidence, and you need to start small, right? If, let's say that you want to lose 50 pounds, saying that you're not going to cheat for 2 months, it's not going to happen, right? Set yourself up for success. Say, I'm not going to cheat on my diet today, right? Or I'm not going to cheat on my diet for 3 days. You got to start small, but that's the biggest thing that changed my life. I was always the person who was like, when I wake up tomorrow, I'm not gonna eat this food, or when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna start my business. Tomorrow's different, I'm gonna do this. You just gotta do it, and you gotta stick to the things that you tell yourself to do. And I'm gonna make a full video on this in the future, but confidence, guys. Confidence is key, and confidence makes you a high valued individual. And the last thing, the fifth thing, it's up here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth thing is passion. Passion is everything. Passion will make you a high valued individual because people are hooked. People are addicted to people with passion. That's really what charisma is, right? Charisma is just passion and confidence mixed together in this sexy, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but people are absolutely addicted to other people who have passion. And that's why I make these videos, right? Passion is everything. Be passionate. We all have something that we're passionate about. And that makes you such a high valued individual. I say it all the time, and I've said it before in this video, like I don't make these videos for monetary gain, right? I get paid like $2 per video that I make, and I put like 9 hours worth of work into each one of these videos. I do it because I'm passionate about it. And if you want to be a high valued individual, you need to not only be passionate about something, but work towards your passion. Because I just want to end this by saying, like, being a high valued individual, and this is why I made this video. I didn't say that you have to have a nice car, you have to wear suits or fancy dresses, and you have to be working some job where you're making $150,000 a year. Literally, like, I used to fold jeans at Old Navy for $7 an hour, but I was a high valued individual, right? You don't have to be where you plan to be a high valued individual. Like, I always knew I'd be here, and I now know where I will be 10 years from now. It's just, it takes time. But at the time when I was folding jeans at Old Navy, I had self-respect. I was eating the best food that I could possibly put in my body. I was getting haircuts on the regular. I was taking care of my clothes and my personal grooming. I respected other people. I respected other people's time. I had confidence in myself. I didn't need other people. I wanted other people. And I had passion. I was constantly, diligently working on, YouTube videos at the time for a YouTube channel called The Dapper Ninja, which is not even a thing anymore, but like, I constantly had passion, and I constantly was a high valued person. And I might not have been walking around seeming like that. Like if you saw me, you probably weren't like, that kid's, you know, a high valued individual, he's got nice cars and clothes and people surrounded him in a posse, and like, but I was a high valued individual. If you were able to speak to me and talk to me, you would be like, that guy is different. That guy is different, and I want to be around him because he's going somewhere. And so guys, work towards being a high valued individual, because you're not going to get the mansion and the Ferrari and the money and all of this just from learning how to be an investor and investing. Like, there are a lot of people, it's pretty easy to teach somebody how to make money, and you know, I've made videos on it before, plenty of them, but you need to have all these other things. So I hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that this video really is going to have you guys internalize and look at yourselves and be like, you know, do I respect people's time? Do I respect myself? Do I have confidence? Am I working towards my passions? And if this video can even help one person, it was worth it. So thank you guys. Hit the like button, comment down below what you're passionate about. I really want to hear what you're passionate about so I can make more videos on turning your passion into paychecks. So thank you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.